Okay, I am now live. Woo! Okay, so good evening, everybody, and welcome to another of our Nimby Rails. Oh, come on, it's not going that badly. I say there's this pair of 3-3-1s that I've totally not increased to 6 cars behind your back. It was full to the brim on its way down on the Sandringham line, which was doing fine or until I added the... Okay, so behind everyone's backs, I decided to also build the upfield line because, quite frankly, it was the line I was running adjacent to this one here, and I didn't think it would be that interesting to do for a stream, like to build on stream. But I am using the same sort of rolling stock, so we got 3-3-3s, 3-2-3s, and I think a couple of 3-2-1s. And I think there's also and a 3-3-1. There's a sort of, you never know. So there you go. So we got those running at least. And this line, both of these lines running every 15 minutes, and they run clockwise and anti-clockwise around the sort of city tunnel thingy. So they're doing pretty well. It's just that obviously, with the more routes you add, the more overcrowding you're going to get, because there are going to be more possible routes that passengers can take. As you can see, I think this 3-2-1 will be full to the brim as it leaves. Oh, no. Okay, it won't. I guess it'll be on the opposite direction. Oh, that 319 is going to be packed when people board on it, because as you can see here, it's... Oh, dear. Well, you know, not much we could really just nod, really. These people are happy as they are riding the 319, which is significantly more than I was expecting. No one wants to travel on the 3-1. I expected. Melbourne Cross is actually... The Southern Cross is now sorted with the split platform arrangements. However, none of the platforms are long enough for a Pendolino. Even a 9-car one, I think. Hang on. No, actually, no, tell a lie. A 9-car one can fit on platform 5. But an 11-car won't unless I put the signal here. And even then... Oh, no, sorry, tell a lie. An 11-car one can fit on platform 1 and 5, and that's it. So I don't think I'm going to be using Pendolinos or Avanti trains on any services at least I can think of from now. It'll mainly be a cross-country or the Trans-Pennine Express equivalent. Anyway, I'm just going to I'm going to put the music on. I'll put all my tunes. There we go. And I'm going to prepare the name picker quickly. Because now, obviously, we're going to pick another line. Which means you got to get your votes in for what they should be. Diesel power or electric power, lads. It's neck and neck at the moment. So, you got to get your votes in. So I'm just going to quickly prepare the name picking wheel thingy. So, the lines that we have left to choose are, as I write them up, had to edit here for the list. So, we've got the Sunbury branch. Let's see, Sunbury, Miranda, I forgot to put the, it's Melbourne Cross. No idea, mate. No idea. Miranda... Hush. Oh, goodness. I really hate how I can't. It's so hard just to, oh, never mind. Hurstbridge? Lilydale line? Actually, no, we'll do it, I remember last time I did it, like, I combined routes. Just to make things a little bit quicker with the vote. So we'll do that. I'll combine them. So where was I? So Sunbury, then Miranda and Hurstbridge. Mona and Hurstbridge. Lilydale, Glenvale. No, not Glenvale. Belgrave, Lilydale, No, I keep getting no. Belgrave. Glen Waverley, Alamein, let's see the rest of the list. Am I just gonna? Is all of my just hiccups just gonna be immortalized in the chat whenever I cock up? I feel well. I'll answer that question. All right, Cranbourne and Pakenham. Cranbourne and Pakenham, Frankston. Actually no, it'll be Stony Point. Actually, that'll be the Stony Point. And Williamstown. So Williamstown. Williamstown, Werribee. Williamstown, Werribee. And I'm gonna throw in airport line. And I'm gonna throw in a curveball of a random V-Link line, any line, like V-Link. No, is it called V-Link? No, it's V-Line, not V-Link. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh. And hello everybody else coming along. I'm going to vote on electrification after the line gets big. Fair enough. That's fine. So that's fine by me. So let me just put random. Oh, random V line. I think you can just refresh your tab to show it up. I think that was all our votes. We got 9. Well, no, I don't want to save it. No, I didn't mean to save the. Never mind. I didn't mean to say. Okay, well we've got our routes at least. Our options. So. I forgot to put myself busy. Stream. See, I'm really slowing down today. I don't know what's going on. Right, where was I? Right, stream this up. There we go. We know the drill, everybody. So, again, as a reminder, just in case you have forgotten, the one that is chosen is the one that we don't go with. Okay? So, we'll keep doing it until we've removed every single name. So, let's begin. The Wheel of Fate. No, it doesn't. Well, I think streamer mode enables. Oh, that would have been the one I would have picked the diesel trains for easily. Alright, that's fine. No big deal. Again, the thing here is that if it gets the airport branch, I don't want diesel to win. Because then we're going to have overcrowded trains. Okay, Glenn, alright. I think the airport one would be the one I really, really want to do today because it'll bring in so much money. Oh, that would have been my second choice. Oh, alright, so we won't be doing any Trans-Pennine Express trains today. Alright, just don't land on an airport. Alright, no Cranbourne on Pakenham. Don't land on airport, please. Do not land on airport. Do not land on airport. Good. Good. We're going well. Do not land on airport. Do not land on airport. Do not land on airport. Do not land. I knew I could have seen that coming from a mile away. Okay, so this is going to be... The thing here is that on the map of the service map that I have here, at least I'm using the one I'm using here. If I just put it on the tab. Oh, didn't need to do that. The problem with the vote in a moment, let me just see what it looks like on the... yeah, the problem is that, as you can see, the green line here, Stony Point, the green line here, so basically what I'm trying to say is that if we pick Sunbury, I'm going to be doing a huge line. So do not land on Sunbury. Yes! 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 Okay, now all you have to do is land on the one that's upside down and can't read. And hello there, Crazy Shot. Do not land on Sunbury. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, good. Yes. Okay, we got a decent line we can add today. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, oh goodness. So, the Sunbury line goes, here. Which is also a station served by, what's it called? V-line trains. Hang on, 4 456s can operate... Really? I mean, I think the maximum in Nimby Rails here is 3. Yeah, I got it. I didn't know that. You will have to build Pakenham. Oh, because of the service, because of the new train service. Oh yeah, because what they're going to do is make the Pakenham service go to Sunbury. Which does pose an interesting question. What trains should we use on the Metro Tunnel? Maybe we should consider Crazy Shark's Desiros. Desiro Verves. In like a 5 or 6 car formation. But that feels a bit too nice. Like if you do something like this, for example. That feels too nice for Northern. I like the idea, I just think it's too nice. We'll get back to that as we start building. Or after we built. Right, let me copy a station to be lazy. Well, we've picked the new line to build, Karas, which is going to be going towards Sunbury. Which is... I've lost where Sunbury is. Where's Sunbury? Where's Sunbury? Oh, it's there. So I'm going to place stations here just to remind me. What about free card to Zero Cities? In an alt reality where pick because that feels let me just make it free coaches. Let me just with end gang. Well, the these don't have end gangways, but I can sort of that does. So we need to match that. Well, again, I feel like the best thing that would match that would be the 331s. Logically. Let me just... place the stations. Yeah, that's what just popped in my head. Like 331s would theoretically match that. We've got a lot of interesting stations layouts here. The idea is nicked from the cross city line. Hang on a second. I just remembered something else. Where was it? Now, I mean, does this have a northern livery? It must. I mean, there is another idea would be using Spicy Pepper's Class 358, which is well, I feel like this would be better on a regional service. It's basically a 158 with a pantograph tape stapled to the top. Yeah, I can see that will be the metro tunnel there, but I think let me build the line to Sunbury first, and then we can sort out like metro tunnel thingies. In fact, I'm going to start from Sunbury and go that way. And since this will be also used by V-Line trains, this could I think this line could also be a bit faster in terms of line speeds. So let's just see how fast we can have our trains go. I think like 90 miles an hour will be easy on this section. Yeah, perhaps. I don't think the 358 has a Trans-Pennine Express livery, sadly, though. But again, I'm not against the idea of... I mean, I think there's like the old Trans-Pennine Express, like, you know, this one here, if anyone remembers that. No? Alright, good. But that's like the closest we could use. What would an electrified 158 sound like? That's an interesting question. Yeah, I'd probably agree that the 345 would be the best bit, but the best fit. Wait a second, people. I raise you, even though it's not really Northern, I raise you Class 777. Ah. What about Merseyrail-based stock? If we paint it into a livery that's almost like Northern. Let's see. Let's see what livery could I make it very similar to Northern. That's interesting. Let me just double check the Northern colours quickly. Hang on, I'm just going to open up my Windows thingy. So, if I just get a picture of like a Northern Class 331, that's really redundant, they're all North. That's stupid. Why did I type that? Oh, goodness gracious. Right, so, if I get this... I do like what you're probably suggesting. Yeah, I think it would either be Mark III EMU, like a 321 Or maybe, depending on how late it was, it might sound similar to a 323. 777 is too good for the North. Kuras, would you mind Googling where the class 777 runs for me, please? Government Department of Redundancy. Yes, let me just... I think if it has the decal like sort of this, or even this here, and we have, if the base color is white, and this is sort of the dark blue of Northern. Let's see, Windows. Oh, darn it. Yeah, that sort of works like that. I'd say that works. I'll just adjust them. I could probably make some quick adjustments to the blue. A navy sort of... No, it's not orange, it's all pink. Yeah, that works. Like maybe an 8 or 9 car one, yeah. Yeah, I added, I remembered I had this song, which I really liked from Trackmania. So I thought, why not, I'll add it. Yeah, I like this idea. I want to do this. Because, okay, sure, it's electric, sure, but it's still got that Northern feel to it. If we possibly make it like 7 or 8 cars. Or even 6. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, the Verm originally sounded similar to the 323 because it had similar motors to it. Well, okay, either way, I'm loving this idea. Or we could even use the Class 776, which is like a slightly more modified version of it, like a fictionalized version, like that. And there's a 7 card running like that. The only downside with this train... oh yeah, they do have pantographs, yeah. Pantographs are not the issue, as you can see here. So, we've got pantographs in this, this is cool. So that's not the issue. The issue that I just realised is that this train has a top speed of only 75 miles an hour, which is fine on Merseyrail, but might be an issue on the, like, potentially holding up V-line trains. I also just really love this song, just now I'm realising it. It ends, I'm playing it again. Stop it. I'm the one with the jukebox. Exactly, the 777 isn't too... I wouldn't call it too... Yeah, I don't think I'll call it too good. What about modifying 331s to be fixed 7 cars? I guess we... it would require quickly modifying... Oh, okay, so the HCMTs have a top speed of 130. Okay, then. Alright, okay, crisis averted, mostly. I'll tolerate that, then. Just thank goodness they're not running 1 battery power on this section. That otherwise we'd be right proper screwed, innit, mate? Please add a third platform. Yeah, okay, I'll be happy to add a third platform. Because, yeah, we'll be safe. Better safe than sorry. Also, I'm going to end the vote now because, yeah, we're pretty much going to go with electric power. You have one electricity. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to tap into our inner Shen field with this extra platform. I'll still make it long enough for other DMUs, like other formations. So 160 meters at least. Well, that feels weird, if that's the case. You know, if it is confirmed. But, yay. The next question to ask is, what are they going to be using rolling stock wires? We don't have to induce asbestosis in the metro tunnel. Oh, darn you, asbestos, you and your tricks. Oh, goodbye song that is really soothing to listen to. So yeah, that should be long enough. We'll decide on the coach length of our class 777 later on. Oh wait, why isn't... Oh, hang on, I didn't pick the decal, that's why. I guess that does sound logical, the ETR 1000s. Although, if you've actually heard what a free ETR 1000 sounds like, I will say they sound exactly, well, almost exactly like the Class 345, which... Can you put a cheeky 4-car 156 extra, peak extra on this line, please? What, you mean the trains that haven't been... Have those trains... Where are you getting this information from? Sorry, a lot of this just sounds a little bit bollocks to me. Hey, come on, Neverbat. What's a 156 done to you? 156 has never hurt anyone. And now we can increase the line speed to 160. Why not? Stuff it. It does feel like that from time to time. You know, or either that source might, you know, pending, or a friend told me. new trains that are dedicated for that service. Plus, it's weird for Train Italia just to run into Paris instead of, oh, I don't know, Milan. Hedgehog attack. Oh, no, 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 not now. Please, no. We were doing so well. Stupid hedgehogs, go away! Oh. Why? Why does this have to happen? Well, whilst the chat comes back, or at least the stream comes out, I'm just gonna quickly check an email because I've got an email from someone. Alright. Is the connection going well yet? Please say yes. So, Happy New Year. Added, but we don't update. Okay, we're back now. Sorry, I'm just quickly replying. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, it might be a good idea to hit send before you hit... okay, good. Alright, yeah, back to where I was, yeah, building the station. Still, yeah, I mean, I really like the idea of using, like, the class 777. It's got good acceleration, it'll have good capacity. It does fulfill the sort of, you know, we can't be too nice for the North. So, yeah. Excellent thinking. Courtesy of me. Is there a station here? Or is it just a stabling yard? Oh, I think it's just a stabling yard. It does look like we've got a turnback area here in case for, like, peak hour trains. Or, yeah, either peak hours or maybe every other train, you know, that kind of service frequency, if anyone knows what I'm trying to talk about. Oh, delicious. Yesterday I saw an Enviro 400 EV from Leamington Spa doing type training. Oh, cool. Copy. Delete. Good thing is that implementing peak services is actually not that difficult in Nimby Rails. Sometimes I think it does require you making an additional line, but yeah, it's not that hard when you can just sort of when you can sit down and just think about it. So I'm happy with that at least. Stagecoach Navy livery is still dumb. It's a waste of paint. Well, it depends on if the service... Well, the thing here is that, Crazy Shark, it depends on where the service is running. I prefer just using extra lines if the train service is... what's it called? If the service is running a different stopping pattern and uses different platforms. Like here, it would use a different platform at this station. And Mr. Steve, hello there! I haven't seen you in a while. Happy New Year to you. And more importantly, I have a video idea which actually involves America. Funnily enough, and I really need to get around to making it because I started recording it. It's actually a response video to something I saw. And I mainly just wanted to ask a quick question. How's SEPTA doing? I just want to quickly ask, just in general. Like, are they really... Is it really bad still with, like, funding? I shouldn't laugh, but... yeah. Yeah, because I made a start on it, and in fact, they're at what's it called? I don't want to show what I've started because it will give away the video I'm responding to, which I don't like doing. I like keeping things close to my chest, but I am pretty happy with what I have so far. Okay, that's good at least. I mean, 2 years of temporary funding is better than nothing. It was just so depressing seeing SEPTA on their website begging people, basically begging for money. Or more specifically, funding. And that's just so sad to see. It's like... What? That should just not be happening. Because it's not like people don't use public transport in Philadelphia. Or Pennsylvania, for that matter. It's not like people don't use public transport. Amtrak have many trains serving there for a reason. Not because they feel like it. You know what, let's have trains stop at Philadelphia. Why not? Hey, I feel like doing that today. What about you? Well, that's fantastic. Obviously, because again, providing good public transport is essential for growth of communities. Because, sure, if you know, I understand America loves the car more than anything, and that's great, but there are situations where you may not want to, or you may be unable to drive. And it's those situations that people tend to forget about when the discussion of, you know, public transport comes along. You hate iPads with a burning passion. The damage those things have done to tech literacy is honestly impressive. I'd argue TikTok has probably done more damage than that, but I will accept iPads as doing damage in that aspect, so fair enough. I think I figured out the problem with my chat. When I use a VPN, it suddenly blocks me. I remember when I was messing about with the VPN, it did do the same thing for me, so most likely that. And those are pointing the wrong way. Of course, iPads and cards is just... I mean, here's the thing, Donator. I can actually kind of agree with that mindset to an extent, because I have a sort of... my opinion of AI is very similar to that. The only difference is that I really treat AI as a tool and nothing else. I'm not addicted to it. Whereas I know a few people who I can pretty much put my hand on my heart and say they are addicted. I'll give you an example. I have not used ChatGPT at all. Like, I've not even used it out of curiosity. I've just not used it. I have used AI chatbots, and I have messed about with AI image generation, but that's really about it. It's more so just, oh, this is kind of cool, but I'm not going to let it define or, you define my life with it. Ooh, short platforms. Welcome back, short platforms, but we're not going to have that today. We'll have the platforms actually. Achoo. We will have short platforms. This is Northern. There we go. Selective door opening, master race. Yeah, I've got a video working on and talking about transit projects in the US that are being completed, if to preserve the sanity of transit advocates here, if anything. Well, I wish you the best on that. I really feel motivated to actually give it a try. I actually finished the video. Okay, at the moment I'm building the Sunbury branch, which and so far I've also built the Craigieburn line, the Upfield line, and the Sandringham line. Oh, and I've also added the racecourse branch, which, as you can see here, we have a pair of 331s snoozing here, which will not be vandalised anyway. Exactly, yeah. That's exactly. We're not going to have graffiti artists. Well, I mean, Nimby Rails does have maintenance costs, but that's more like built into the sort of the trade itself. Like every single trade has built-in maintenance costs, so it'll cost how much? It's basically like a tax a day. That's the best way to look at it, or a charge a day. I should be more specific. So an IET like this 800 here will cost $255 a day. For 101, the 10769 costs 400 a day. The 769 predictably costs 1,600 a day, which is pretty funny. And the 180 here 2,700. So yeah. On the flip side, the where are you? The 331 is 1,900. But yeah. By the way, funny thing, my tram got hit with a beer can when it was turning into Market Street. Gave some of the older. Why would someone throw a beer can at a tram? What's the goal with that? Take that, tram people. You will now suffer using Yeah, take that, you quack. Oh no, Spicy Pepper, welcome to the stream. I wouldn't mind going to a library to research stuff. I loved going into the library when I was younger. Libraries are cool, so I wouldn't be against that. But then again, if you're doing like proper research for let's say you needed to research like the effects of sugar intake across generations. you would probably need to go to a library. And probably, like, at least investigate different kinds of books and research papers. So, I guess that wouldn't be, like, too much. Okay, seriously, do you think extending third rail on existing lines will be reasonable to do even if the safety concerns in mind? Well, it depends. Well, here's the thing. It's like if you want to construct a power line. It's perfectly safe if all the rules are followed, if all the relevant safety procedures are followed. If they aren't, then that's when the issues start happening. I'm not in control of how well Network Rail builds in. Am I even talking properly? Well, the point, either way, I'm not against it. There, if that's what you want to hear me say, I'm not against adding third rail. I'm against, what's it called? Just pulling things out of your arse regarding it. Yeah, I think the trains will slow down a little bit from here. So from 160, let's go 105 kph, so 65 miles an hour. Because it has to go through these two stations here. Like, I'll give you like an example of where I think it should have, third rail should have happened, which is the extension to Headbolt Lane. I really think that should have just been third rail instead of battery, because all that's just asking for are problems in the future when the battery life of those batteries that can't hold a charge anymore. Capacity loss. I bring up. I summon you. Capacity loss. Which people tend to forget. This is why the lifespan of... Well, it's why, like, electric vehicles depreciate like a stone. Quick question, Spicy Pepper. How would you extend a London Underground route? Oh, you mean like how they extended it how they covered it up on the Northern Line? Oh wait, oh, wait a sec. Let's actually take a look at pictures at Battersea Power Station. Bear with me. Power Station, Northern Line. Let's see what it looks like on the track specifically. Let's see. Because I don't remember seeing any. Oh, look at that. Perfect pictures of the track. Let's see if the third rail is covered, viewers. Ready? Steady. Oh. Oh dear. It's not covered. Hmm. Well, the thing here is that the problem, what you're asking to do, like, well, more specifically, what Ludwig was asking earlier, was basically to try and protect people from trespassing. And the problem with that is, it doesn't matter if the line is unelectrified. It doesn't really matter if the line is unelectrified or if it only has one train a day. Whenever it... well, actually, no. Well, no. Let me refresh what I'm trying to say here. Regarding the pit, it sort of works as long as you fall in the right way. Because if you just fall forwards, yeah, sure, the third rail is on the opposite side, but what about the fourth rail? Which is in the middle of the 6th foot. So, that's what gets you. It is a perfectly reasonable worry to have, though, Steve. Like, you won't get me, like, mocking people for getting worried about that. Like, it's not like a meteorite strike or anything. It's more like, this is very plausible that could happen. Wait, what? Oh. Wait a minute. Are you hang on. London Underground Vault. Wait a minute. 4th. Wait, really? So the 4th rail 0... I feel... Wait, is that the truth? I thought it was like at another voltage to balance it out. Let me just read what it says on Wikipedia. Bear with me, hang on. So the original configuration is 630 volts with a minus 210 volt center conductor rail. Beginning in 2016, subsurface 750. I feel really... Yeah, I was trying to say, like, it's not 0 volts, because again, it's a return system. So it would still sting, wouldn't it? It's just... Well, here's the thing, it's not one of those things that I want to test. Like, if someone asks me, what does Ribena taste like? I got Ribena here. Yeah, then that's fine. I don't want to test if it can zap you. I'm good. I'll live. So I was right. Never bat. Fail. Boo. You made me confused for nothing. So I was right. Yeah, we were just talking about, well, more specifically 4th rail, because I got confused. Well, Neverback confused me. Even though we just quickly found out that it was actually at a voltage. So, before we were... Fine, whatever. It's a voltage. Okay, yes, I agree. At some areas, it's 0. In the case of the one we were just looking at, Battersea Power Station, it's not 0 because the Northern Line trains there are the only ones that use the line. It's not shared with the Rogue Class 378. There is no overground trains running there. Excuse me. I think my neighbour is finally getting the point that her Jakku stays out of my parking space. Only took months. Ooh dear. Fighting over parking spaces. The ultimate sign of cooperative households. Where does this line go? Oh, I guess this is another one. Okay, fair enough. Actually, we can increase it to 70 instead of 65. 65 is weird. Ugh. Oh, what a really random place name. Sunshine. Who comes up with these names? And then we got a bunch of extra stations now coming along. If you're here, Mr. Steve, I have a quick question for you. Would you like an honorary... excuse me. Would you like an honorary invitation to, what may or may not be a Discord server I secretly have? It's only... I keep it very private because I don't want any kids coming along. So it's only... So basically the only other people who are... Like, there's a few other... There's like, the cult may gain a new member. Well, I did say, like, I was going to have a few extra people coming along, potentially. And well, considering I'm like vetting people almost. Well, okay, I wouldn't say vetting. It's more like, is this person a normal human being? Yes, I shall consider. No, I will not consider. I don't see many Jakkus in my area. I think the meta car in my area is... it's weird. Like in my where I live, it's like a free for all. You'll see SUVs, estates, super minis, all that kind of stuff. You'll see a whole bunch. But around Heathrow, the meta is definitely Teslas and Range Rovers. Yeah. But those are like the main electric cars. You'll see. Like I'd say. The main electric cars you'll see like are Teslas. Oh, and BYDs. You'll see a couple of them. And, a Mercedes. Yeah, you'll see a bunch of Mercedes. Ford EcoSport. I'll need to double check what the EcoSport is. I've heard the name, I just forgot what it was. That thing. Ugh. Ugh. How the heck does that get 50 MPG almost? That's hacks. You need to get the Sunshine Super Hub. Interesting. Or you can get the map for that. I'm going to sort out the stations in this section here. Whilst you get that for me. I see a few Volvos and Polestars. A few, but not many. I mean, in my area, I don't think I've seen a single Polestar, but I've seen a couple of old Volvos. There was somebody local who... well, actually, I've got a very interesting car-related quiz question for you. So, in year 4... we had a teacher who drove a red car that I thought was a Ferrari. because of it looking like a sports car. What car was it? It was I think it was mid-engined. I think it was a mid-engine sports car that I thought looked like a Ferrari. LTA. Oh, come on. Okay, it wasn't that. MR2 is that's a good guess. That is a really good guess. Maserati? Yeah, close. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say close. No, I wouldn't say it's close. Nah, I wouldn't say Maserati's close. No, I'm thinking wrong. Lithium bomb. Supra? Nah, it's not a Supra. Or a Subaru. Try and think a little bit more out the box. Like, if you're a teacher and you want to get a car that looks cooler, that makes you look cooler than you are, but you can get it secondhand relatively cheap-ish, what would you get? Even if it means you wouldn't get to work on some days. Try and think. Like, think of a car. I'll give you one clue. It's British built. Try and think. Fiat 500, nope. Mustang, nope. Porsche Boxster, nope. No, I think if you had a Porsche Boxster, you'd go bankrupt. You're getting closer. You are getting real close. I guess... come on. Tigra? Oh, I'll look at Discord in a second. 1980s, you are very close. That area. Think of that era of car. 80s. No, it's not a Tigra either, no. I'll check the Discord in a second. I'm just sorting out this station. No, it's not a Jag. That would be cool, though. You're gonna be kicking yourselves when you don't get it, people. Come on, I know you can do it. Like, think of an unreliable British-built car. Come on, it's staring you in the face. No, it's not a Rover. Or a Mini, because... Exactly, which one? If he had a 1980s Royce, yeah, he'd go bankrupt. Oh man, you're getting really good guesses, even though I might be having some connection issues. Okay, Steve is finally the closest in the brand, in the maker. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, Lotus Esprit. It was an Esprit. Or when I was younger, an Esprit. That's what I called it. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think it was that almost... Well, it had a spoiler. So I don't think it was the exact one, but yeah, it was kind of close. See, I told you you're going to be kicking yourselves. Yeah, Esprit was the correct answer. Yeah, the Lamborghini. Yeah, that's exactly why I thought it was like some sort of... Well, in my case, it was a Ferrari, because I didn't really know what Lamborghinis were when I was younger. Let me try and find the rough model, because I didn't take a picture, obviously, because this was way back. I didn't even have my own mobile phone then, so... I don't think it was the V8. Or was it? I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. Oh, did they still have the V8? No, actually, now that I think about it, it might have been the V8. No, I think it was the V8 now that I think about it. I don't remember which one. It was either a Series 3 or Series 4. All I remember, it was red, and I think, yeah, it might have been a Series 3 or 4. It was one of those two. The OV theme sing. The DeLorean was an Esprit underneath. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. He was a nice teacher. He was nice. I forgot his name, though. But this was like primary school. So it wasn't like he was specialising in, like a specific subject or anything. He was a nice teacher. The only problem is that at the time the school I was at was rubbish. I was only in that the school for one term because we were moving house. But he was a nice guy. The only thing I just remembered was the car that he had, which is. Well, I'm trying to think. What other cars did any other teachers I remember have? Anything interesting? Excuse me. So Ludwig, earlier I was saying that I had a teacher that had a car, and I was letting people guess what car it was because all I remember it being at the time was a knockoff Ferrari. And nobody guessed it until nobody managed to guess. Where was the score? I am not answering that question because that's too personal, I'm afraid. Sorry. Maybe once I've moved house, I'll answer the question. I can at least answer that it wasn't that, though, on the basis that I've never heard that school. But yeah, let me look at the plan now. Excuse me. Okay, so this station's West Footscray, and this is Tottenham. Interesting station name. So let me look at the map here. So, well, okay, again, on the basis that I've never heard either of those names, that's definitely not that is definitely not the school I went to. Right, so I'm just looking at the map now, and right, so so I'm guessing they want to add extra platforms. Well, you can keep guessing until the pigs start flying and the cows come home. I'm not answering. Would that be... Oh, would that layout be too good for Northern? I don't know. It would help, for sure. Okay, I can at least answer that I didn't go to a grammar school. I don't think I went to it was not a grammar school, it was a school. I think add about 1/3 of the improvements so the airport line doesn't immediately murder you. Okay. I like the layout it's giving here, for example. Well, actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't like that. Because I can see there's this extra anomalous track here, which I think is only for the knockoff HST. So I'll probably think quickly how to do this. No, I did not go to a school on Mars. Sunshine. I'm trying to think. You'll probably want 2 tracks for their. Exactly, yeah, I was going to do that for sure. Oh, actually, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I should probably do that, yeah. But I also need to make sure I can have this decently fast enough for our Voyagers / Transparent Express trains. That's license-built HST to you, Sonny. Fair enough. How fast can I have this track here? Not very. Probably that'll be up like maybe 55 miles an hour. I love 55 miles an hour as just a number, thanks to the Top Gear editing joke. Thanks to editing trickery, I could reach up to 55 miles an hour. I might consider paint for this actually. But let me just do this. Look at this curve quickly. Because I'm okay having the airport line on a separate track here. It's just that, just looking quickly. Just this bit here I'm a bit head scratchy about. Oh, Steve's not here. I was going to quickly ask if he, you know, for his final offer and if he wanted to join or not. Steve, come back! Please, Steve, I wanted to give you a final offer to join me cult. If you tell me what school you went to, I'll tell you the next one I'm making right now. I'll live without that knowledge. I can wait. I'm a patient boy. Besides, considering you said it was probably one of the oldest trains, it's either going to be a rail motor or or like some bunch of wagons or something. Yeah, I'm just looking here. So this. Yeah, exactly. You said it's very old, so I can. It's become a very large mod, though. I had bad scope creep. Welcome to the club. I will not mock you for that at all. I have terrible scope creep. Well, with especially if what's it called? If Creston Revamped has told me anything, my scope creep is absolutely terrible. Oh, come back, Mr. Steve. Come back. I want to offer you to join. You're back! Yes, 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 there we go, yes. So, did you want to join? I was going to make a very quick invite. One use expires in 30 minutes. Okay, well, you got to hurry up because that link will expire after one use. and you will be welcomed along to MHD's pub. I'm here, reaching for... Nah, I can't see the whole song. There you go. Where was I? Yes, I was going to try and sort out what should we do here. So I'm just looking at the track layout here, and these flat junctions give me yellow fever just looking at that. We serve Everclear and well, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever drink you want. I was thinking of being evil and click it. Well, the thing is that you're already on the server anyway, Jonator. Right, so I'm just quickly looking at the map. Back and forth. So Tottenham. Fair dodger. Okay, I can. I think I get it now. I don't think we'll need paint, but I can visualize what I'm going to do at least. So I am going to have a couple of flyovers. I know, a bit mean. I was actually thinking of doing something roughly similar to that, actually. I was going to just do that. Never mind. Hello, Mr. Steve. You are now a new member in the cult. Enjoy your time in the pub. There are many things. We've got many channels like Train Simulator, Bus, Flight Sim, sharing photos, and all that good stuff. And there's also the Molten channel, which, well, you know, that's self-explanatory, but we'll let you find that out in your own time. But for the moment, welcome along, and I hope you enjoy your stay. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Actually, I'm kidding. You can leave if you really want, but you know. But he will be running many trains here. So I'm just checking the layout again. So Sunshine. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that layout. I'll do that. So I require an extra set of platforms. Oops. I just realised that I have a whole refrigerator to clear out on Saturday. I've got pizza, tuna chunks, smoked salmon, cucumbers. I'm going to have a fun time. Ooh, delicious. My mum had some ham, was it yesterday she showed me? Yeah, she had some ham yesterday, which I took a bite of. It was delicious. Oh, so good. Like, I really want to have some ham. War platform. Well, we only get 6. There you go, only 6. 6 will do fine. I do want to ask for advice, because I also don't know how to deal with this on my stream on the topic of acting normally. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a great way of, like, advice on how to act normal. Imagine, instead of you streaming, you are around people on a table. Like, in a lunchroom or anything like that. If what you would say, if you wouldn't act the way you would at the lunch table, don't act like that on a stream. Thankfully, in Nimby Rails, fare evasion is not implemented. So we don't have to worry about that. It would be interesting though, like if you were to build a station in a busy area, like let's say using Melbourne as an example, like maybe by passenger demand, like well not passenger demand, I mean population data. If you build stations in a busier area, there will be more of a chance to no, or impossible. There'd be more of a chance for passengers to not pay? That would be a very interesting idea. Because that would obviously cut into your profits. Like, it wouldn't affect it too much at the moment, but if you made a large underground style network, like big as a London Underground, then it could affect your profit. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Add that to the list. Any other developers listening? No? Alright, worth a shot. I just realised I want to go from Manchester to Piccadilly to Bristol to Leeds and pay for the entire journey. I can never imagine just doing that as a commute. Like, there's a big difference, like, going from Manchester to, let me look at the plan again. Yeah, there's a difference from going from Manchester to Bristol to see somebody, or even if you're going down to a workplace to like a job interview for something, like maybe the head office of a company is there. That's fine. It's just a commute for college. It's a bit of a walk, as I say to passengers. No way, said Daniel. I thought everybody pays for the Manchester Metrolink. I'm only in 3 days of the week, so it's not a big deal. Well, let's imagine, Kurumi, is if instead of living in Manchester, you lived in a place called Keynsham. That would be pretty cool. Having to only go in 3 days a week and basically being down the road. Like, even if you lived in Swindon, that would be like you may consider. I would consider that a bit of a commute, but at least I'm local. Yeah, but back to what Ludwig was saying. If you have people who are idiots, just remember that most of them are just trolls, and the best way to deny a troll what they want is to not respond. Like, there were 2 Alan Thompson trolls earlier, and I didn't respond to them. So you know what they did? They just stopped. Or they just sent one message and left and thought, aha, that'll get him, but it didn't work because I just kept my mouth shut. I just continued with the conversation I was having already. Yeah, fare evasion is certainly an issue in big cities. Well, it's an issue everywhere, really. Especially on London buses, where it's basically the meta. All you have to do is just say, "Oh, I don't have my pass," or you just walk through, and the driver won't stop you. Only rarely have I seen a bus driver actually do something and politely tell someone to sod off for not paying. Let me just adjust this a bit more. Well, the best way to deal with it is just to, these are one of those things that we kind of have to live with at the moment, I'm afraid. I don't like getting injections. Like I fainted when I got my last vaccination. You know, for the COVID vaccination. I fainted. No, I fainted the first time, but not the second time because I had people helping me with me. My mum was very kindly coming along with me to help, but I still have to do it. Oh, okay. Keynsham may be in the middle of nowhere, but I'll tell you what it is. Significantly closer to Bath than Manchester. Well, the reason fare evasion is so common is London is gentrified. Of course it is! My mum used to live in Fulham, where it was actually affordable. Like, Fulham used to be like an affordable area of London. If, the same place that my mum used to live in, well, like, you know Fulham Broadway, sort of that area. Let's take a look at the house pricings. Let's take a look. Let's just enlighten you, the viewer. So let's go on rightmove.co.uk right now. Screw it. Let's see how bad it can get. Because obviously I don't know the exact area my mum grew up in. All I remember, it was roughly the Fulham Broadway area, okay? So we'll just look at yeah, let's use Fulham Broadway Station. I'm just going to do this right now. Bear with me, please. Where's the... I keep forgetting how the... let me just adjust this. Oh, goodness me. Like... there you go. A bit more space on the screen. Of course, again, we're talking 70s and 80s, Bogdan. Right, so we'll use 1 mile away from Fulham Broadway Station. Any property, at least one. We'll use studio minimum, 1 bedroom max. Also, I'm going to filter out, like, the house share, student accommodation crap. Sort by cheapest, like, lowest price. See, look, it gives you the parking. No, but stuff there. There we go. I wouldn't say Fulham has always been rich, because, again, Spicy, I'd like to remind you... like, my mum was not in a rich family. But here you can see the prices, like, look how expensive it's getting, like, look at this. And most of these are like 1-bedroom flats or maisonettes. Like, take a look at this one, for example. All that for 1,700. Okay, compared to the rest of London, maybe, but remember that we're talking like 30, 40 years ago. Where especially when you compare it to well, I wouldn't even say like at the time, because Chingford was also a rich area. Like, Chingford was a really posh area to live in. Yeah, I mean, let's look at the pictures here. I mean, yeah, you get a bathroom. That's nice. You get a bed and a window, and it's one of these houses where it's like it used to, where it's like split into multiple levels. You know these kinds. What about Kensal Green? Well, we can check Kensal Green just for some lols. There we go. Why not? I've been to Kensal Green several times. It's not a nice area. Also, you'd be using the 18 bus, which is basically like rush hour the bus. Oh, well, we're looking at 1,300. They don't even furnish crap. Oh, actually, no, flexible. Landlord is flexible. Okay, fair enough. I mean, this does look nice. At least. Whereabouts is it? Oh, slap bang in the middle of Willesden Junction and Kensal Green and Kensal Rise. I've never heard of Sunberg. There is no Sunberg. Oh, I like the row houses here in the US Northeast. Everyone loves those. 3,000 is still a lot for a house, even if you get 4 bedrooms. We are. I just wanted to quickly show house prices around here. We can see how cheap it is in Manchester. Just quickly. Oh, okay. Oh, parking. Oh, look at that! 500! 500 per calendar month for this! Oh, it's a little cozy, sort of terrace place. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that very... That's a bed. Oh, you get a washing machine. Oh, hell yeah. That garden looks so depressing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look, that is the most depressing garden I've ever seen. It's like someone's nicked the grass. This is in Iron. Where is this? This is Beverley Road. So Burnage. Maldiff Road, this area here. But let's look at Alderley Edge just for some lols. Least depressing garden in Manchester. It's probably the slum. I don't know, would I call that a slum or just, well, let's take a look at Street View quickly. I mean, okay, that doesn't look like a slum. You know the meme of the Krusty Krab and the chum bucket? It's like night and day, like, oh, that's not too bad, what's on the other side? Oh. And you're... Well, let me take an Alderley Edge quickly. Oh man. Oh, darn it. Someone from Asia, where apartments are pretty much London, it's London. It's a country. I don't know. Well, you might want to use some punctuation there. I don't know what you're trying to say there, I'm afraid. I'm a bit lost. But yeah, let me just look at... Oh, no, not the parking for that. Oh, stop doing that. Let me get to the search results. The search bar. Alderley Edge. Enlighten me. 1 mile. 3 miles. There we go. Oh, of course it's going to be expensive. I forgot Alderley Edge's Wilmslow. Actually, out of curiosity, what's the highest price in the Wilmslow? Let's... Give me the most expensive property in Wilmslow. No house share, no student accommodation. Just give me absolute... Ooh, look at that. Knutsford. 28,000 per calendar month. That's more than I make in a year. Oh, look at that. You get a swimming pool. Wow. Yeah, very rich living, that's for sure. Oh, that's a weird painting to have. What kind of painting's that? Honey, somebody lavishing honey on their face. Such a weird painting. Oh, is that a jacuzzi? I think there's a little jacuzzi there as well. Oh, big boy chess table. Yeah, I think this is more in the country. I want to see more in the town. Give me something a little bit more expensive, like, or at least not really finding it. But yeah, these are all like real expensive places. But this apartment looks not too bad actually. And it's only slightly more expensive than what Kurumi is getting. Defender terraced houses. Yeah, these are definitely footballs. Well, this one isn't. But the other ones are definitely footballs. Well, actually, if you're like for a mid-tier crappy football team, you might be living in something like this. I don't know enough football to make those kinds of jokes. One more. I want to look at one more place. I want to see the most. I want to find something even more expensive than. Let's take a look at rent for what's an expensive place to live in the UK that's not Wilmslow, or London. Weybridge. Weybridge is pretty. Weybridge. 3 miles. Anything. Absolutely anything in Weybridge. I want to see the most expensive place in Weybridge. Oh, look at that. It's only 30,000. Oh, well, it's not really. Well, that's cheating for Cobham, but Weybridge, yeah. Prestbury is basically down the road from. But I will check Salford Quays quickly. I might as well. What's Salford Quays like? Sadly, Kurumi, these are only 14,500 per calendar month. I can respond. Built for renters, new home. Yeah, what kind of renter is just having like 14,000 like in their spare? What kind of renter? Kind of. Okay, let's take a look at more reasonable prices though. I wouldn't imagine Brighton to be that expensive. Oh yeah, when you have it like that. Oh, okay. Well, let's get back to the Nimby Rails thing because it's fun, but we got. I want to go back. Excuse me. Okay, so where was I? So yeah, we got the I don't actually know what the Oh Step Brother video you're talking about is. Sadly, SG. But hello, I haven't seen you in a while, and Happy New Year. Whilst Cornwall would certainly be a longer commute, considering how far away you already live from Bath, I don't think it would be out of the question for you to consider that. Which I find somewhat concerning, but I don't know how I can be shocked anymore. I'm here to break stream. Okay. Can we... Nah, I won't be able to have that at like 70 miles an hour. I'll have to be slowed down to like 45. Why is chat censored? What do you mean? Script kiddie. I thought SG's been fine. I don't know if he's a script kiddie yet. So I'm just in Manchester because I'm scared to part from my duplex in the Trafford Centre. All I can just say is that your landlord loves you. He coddles you. He coddles a picture of you every night. Oh, alright, well, certain screens won't filter back to your screen. Oh, what a shame. Oh, I don't know why. No idea why. I know there is actually a trick you can do to fix it, though, SG. So, because there is actually a bypass, I just realised. There is actually a bypass. All you have to do is go to the top of your browser and then press the combination Alt F4, and then it fixes the issue. And if that doesn't work, you then need to go to your computer and right-click the folder that says System32 and then press delete. And then it'll go, are you sure he's got some vital things? Just say yes. That fixes the problem. Well, Kurumi, what about living in Reading, then? If you don't want to live in Manchester... Oh, if you don't want to live in... Thingy... Like, if you don't really, want to do that... Like, live in... You don't want to live in Swindon. You don't want to live in, Bristol. You don't want to live in Keynsham. You don't want to live in Bath. Why not just live in Reading? At least you'll only have to take one train as opposed to... two... At least you'll be in the same sort of region. I don't know if it was a bot. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was going on. So I just didn't give any more entertainment than it deserved. Because there are some good things in Reading, at least. There's some affordable places to live there. And even then, I'm fairly certain if you look hard enough, you'll find something decent in Bristol. Kurumi, I'm actually going to give you some free advice. Well, in the sense that I can't charge you. From my maths teacher, who, funnily enough, when I was in year 10, I had a great maths teacher, who, funnily enough, was also from Canada. When we were asking the question of why is maths important, like, because, we're not going to be doing algebra every single day, and he said, you're right, that isn't the case. That is the case. You're not going to be doing that. However, you are going to... Math skills are going to be very useful to you when you find people who are trying to exploit you for money, like your landlords trying to get more money out of you than normal, or your work realizing, hey, this guy's crap at maths. Well, maybe I could underpay him a little bit. Obviously, these issues, to the extent that he was talking about, don't really happen nowadays. But I've always kept that in the back of my head of saying, yeah, pay attention to math skills, and you know what? They might help you. Enter stage left, Kurumi. Good question. I don't know if it shows the block messages. Does it? I'll change it. Let's see if it shows any. No, it doesn't. I tried looking. It doesn't. It doesn't show any. Okay, so this is the line for the airport. I want to try and have this branch at 97 kph, my best. We still need to decide what trains will be for the airport express. I am open to some suggestions. Class 350-2. Does that answer your question, Ludwig? Anybody else want to suggest the 350? Or more specifically the 350-2. The other 350s are fine. He's not bad, he's just been put on the naughty step. I do like the first Trans-Pennine Express 350 livery as well. I think it's an excellent livery. D-ticket fraud. I didn't check. I've never heard of that. Let me just double check. Google. Away. Oh, that's horrible. The Deutschland ticket. Oh, crap. Well, thankfully, I've never really gotten the Deutschland ticket. I usually just get other train tickets from the ticket machines. But that's still real bad either way. I presume that's a steam loco of sorts. I'm gonna decline that. It's not ban worthy or anything, but nah, I'm good. There we go. Of the equivalent of 9. Oh my goodness! 9! That's the equivalent in price? That's horrible! That's... goodness gracious me! Wow. Just double checking the track layout again. That's, oh goodness, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that is, again, sadly the case with pretty much any form of these kinds of scammers. So, it is It's tragic, really. Right. So as I'm just building this bit here, the line, the rightmost line will join up with this one here. So we'll need to decide the speed limit. No, not speed limit. What? Actually, I should make the speed limit a teeny bit quicker, just so, just to optimize train services. Well, in this day and age, Kurumi, scams have evolved to become a lot more sophisticated. At least more like sites have become a lot more easy to trick people through no fault of their own most of the time. But it's just become a lot easier to scam a whole bunch of people. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm going to increase this to 129. Ooh, doorbell, not for me though. I'm busy. It's pouring with rain at the moment, so I feel bad for any delivery drivers who are... Actually, is it pouring with rain? Give me a second. The name of the song should be at the top of the screen. Jubilife City, I think. I can't tell if it's raining at the moment. No, I think the rain stopped. I have absolutely no idea what private keys are, at least in this context here. Again, I am not PC literate enough to know what that is. Actually, let me just adjust this quickly. And now we go up. I might go to Scotland to ride a HST. It'll be the quickest trip ever. I'll be out the same day. Well, that is correct, because the police will obviously escort you for not paying your tickets. Let's assume they don't beat you up. Alright, I'll be kind enough to have the have it like the tracks be like to reduce the conflicting movement with the fast lines. Oh, pay! Consider paying the entire fare. That will also not make the people angry. I do! Well, only because you've been caught. Ah, you're really regretting doing this, aren't you? Yeah, you're now back off the naughty step, Ludwig. You may now return. Okay, so now we've got the fast line. Yeah, I think 80 miles an hour is good for here. Why would Irish be banned in the... What are you trying to do, really, SG? What the heck are you trying to do? Because if you are just going to try and intentionally be a nuisance, I will probably just say, I'm just going to put my foot down and say no thank you and just, you know. What do you mean break the stream? Because again, like I said, if you are just going to be a nuisance intentionally, I'll just ban you. And unlike the bigger, like those big YouTube stream, well, not even like those big Twitch streamers who has like an army of moderators and says, you know, mods, ban this kid. It's like, well, I wouldn't even say that broke me. That was more funny. I don't even know if that's even a feature, is it? Let me just look on the channel dashboard if I can find it. Let's see. Where's my settings? I can't see the settings. Oh, there they are. Well, I don't think I can change it whilst it's streaming. Alright, I found the settings now. Thank you. Well, okay, well, with that additional context, Mr. SG, well, like I said, I'm not really angry from the... I wasn't really angry, it was more funny, and I was more embarrassed because I didn't know how to talk about the game properly, the game idea. But now I do. And in fact, I've got some fantastic... I've got more pictures of Molten now, which I obviously can't share because YouTube are a bunch of pansies. What is it with this world we live in? And is there any picture I've taken, I have of Malta that I can actually share on the stream. Like, any new ones, I think. No, I don't think I'd have. No. Well, okay, when you word it like that, I mean, essentially, it's like, yeah, I can't, like, all the pictures I have of Molten, the newest ones I have are, you know, the pain is on full display. Which is, you know, which is fine, because that's his actual design. It's important, it's integral to the story. You're missing out, Kurumi! You're missing out on... Oh, actually, no, fair enough. I don't want to let any Pharaoh Vaders join the channel or look through. Correct, yes. Correct, SG. That is an integral mechanic. I like having happy dreams, nor do I dream of the fair evading. Yes, you do. You fair evade in your dreams. Yeah, I'm going to stream for like probably another 10-15 minutes, depending on how I feel. I'm just quickly sorting out more of this. This is the downside of time zones. Did you put the G word on the ban list? Well, I don't know what... There are many G words, like gay? No. Golf? No. Gabe Newell? No. I got no idea what else is added that begins with G. Gino. Huh? I don't get it. I generally don't get it. What do you mean by Gino? I need to go now. Okay, see you later, Crazy Shark. Thanks for coming along as always. Your presence is always welcomed. I'll slow it down to 90-60 for here. Excuse me. Ooh. One good thing I must quickly say is that tomorrow I don't have to go to work. I instead have to go do training which means I can have a lie-in. Yay! I don't have to go to work. I don't have to leave at 4 in the morning. Instead, I have to get to work. Well, I say work. It's like the main offices for 9 o'clock, like typical standard time for that kind of stuff. It's the 3+2 seating of it. That's the issue. That's why I banned. Well, not banned, but also kicked. Well, they're not even kicked. Just sort of put Ludwig on the thing. Yeah, it's always fun to do that kind of stuff, which is why I'm being lazy. I'll just offset them manually without any curves. Your Flaming Grill Burger is 5 minutes away. Enjoy your Rustler's Burgers, guys. Of course. I'm actually trying to think of... Oh, actually, no. I am considering of getting one more Molten pick for this year at the moment. Like, because I had a really fun. Oh, the V-Line platform is that? Oh no, stop that. That's not gonna be fun at all. Okay, now I see what you mean. But yeah, I had an idea of a new Molten picture to get. I'm really excited about because I need to find a background for it. I was speaking with somebody, and they suggested why not use Molten as like an inflatable not life raft, but inflatable ring to sleep to sort of relax on in the ocean. But more specifically, she's like lying on his nuts that are like inflated to be like massive. And I thought, you know what, that's a fantastic idea. The only problem is I want to get like an excellent scene of like an excellent view of like a lake to get that shot of. That'd be fantastic. Or the sleeping bag idea. Yeah, exactly like a Tanuki blow-up mattress. Exactly like that. That is exactly what I had in mind. I think that would be a fantastic idea. I will gladly love to see that in fruition once I can find a good pond / lake / ocean view to get a photo of that off. But yeah, let me read what you were saying. So, work is there. Our supervisor was asking people to take Saturday off because there's only 10 rooms booked in a hotel. 10 out of 107. Oh dear, looks like somebody was not doing their planning right. Ooh, how are we going to sort this one out, though? How are we going to sort these platforms? Actually, I have an idea. I know how we can do it. I have our method. We'll probably have to slow down to slow down a little bit. Actually, you know, I think I can actually keep it at read the advice. Is to make the platforms out of many segments. I was going to do something similar to that. Enjoy your feast, Kuromi. And obviously don't forget to pay the delivery driver. He'd really appreciate getting paid tonight. Just, you know, and have a lovely, enjoy the rest of your evening. Fair enough. I mean, things happen. Like, people do get caught out, so I won't, Won't do a rugby tackle him or anything. You know, just it happens. I think we can actually make it 129 still. So let's try my college-educated plan. And once I've done this station, I'll probably end so I can get something to eat. We'll see how I'll see how I feel. We'll see. Yes. Yes. 180 miles an hour. Woo! Aren't alcohol advertisements in the on London Underground kind of not new? I've definitely seen them in the past. There's a Discord, a secret Discord. Yes, I have a secret little Discord for all the good boys and girls to come along and have a chat. Where I also have extra Molten stuff too. There's a dedicated channel for Molten. If you're a really good boy / girl this Christmas, you may see the link secretly appear up one day. We'll see. Now that I have full context of who you are, I may consider. Because I think I know. Because obviously you've spoken in the past, but. I visit rarely. Well, that's fine. The cult doesn't trust you. Oh, the platform here is long enough for a 9-car Pendolino. Oh, sweet. What about this one? Yeah, they're long enough for 9 cars. Oh, nice. Too bad I'm not going to use any, but at least it's long enough for, like, the max length Voyager. Which, let me double check. Yeah, 236. Yes, it's long enough for that. So that's cool. Still, I really want to do that Molten idea. I also had the one where Miranda was using his dick as like a large sleeping bag. That was a really funny idea. And sort of sleeping in like a wintry cave. I thought that was a really funny idea to go with. Essentially, well, it's more this. Well, remember, he's a robot. He doesn't urinate. It's nice and warm and cozy. Yeah. And plus, like, yeah, I mean, it's nice and it's a yeah, that's what it's for. Oh no, I have to start explaining myself. hard to explain, but it would make more sense in a picture. The only problem is I can't show any pictures of what I have in mind. Because obviously YouTube will ban me for 1,000 years. Does he have higher voltage electrical components down below for it to be warm? I don't know the technical specifications of Molten yet to answer that question. Of all the all the super tech stuff. That is a sort of error 404 answer not found, or sort answer pending. Really, that's the best way I can respond to that. No, I can imagine, and I just don't think it works well as an image that communicates the nature of the appendage. Hey, it's fine. it's fine. It'll be cool. Again, it'll be just like it'll be like sleeping in a cozy sleeping bag. So the way I was going to do it is that his owner Moran has sort of made it that she's essentially immune to that kind of stuff. I need to sound like a freak. I'm trying my best not to think about the sounds for a while because my brain I sort of start getting Metal Gear Raiden, like the sort of pain inhibitor thing in the back of my head, and I start start uncontrollably laughing. So better use it like a long pillow that you lie on the face belly with the arms and legs hanging off to the side. No, I like it as a sleeping bag. You just get a pillow, sleep, or even just rest on Molten's body. Actually, no. Actually, hang on. If he turns it so it's facing up or lying against, yeah, actually, if he's lying, yeah, that could work. Yeah, okay, no, I can picture that. Okay, so that's that joined up. I actually did have another idea as well earlier, a few days ago. Oh no, yesterday, where it was a simple 2-picture image that Beatrix is getting Molten gives Beatrix a cup of coffee, and Beatrix asks, "How did you make the coffee?" And all that Molten does is smirk. I feel like that would be a really funny idea. It'll be like a case of you don't want to know how the sausage was made. You have to realise you've had years of building context. Meanwhile, the image needs to communicate the absurdity all in one picture. You have to leave behind the what unknown to embrace it and embrace its own. Exactly, yeah. Like, I don't want to think too deep into it. But, okay, well, that's essentially sorted. Track-wise, at least. The sausage was made of titanium. Actually, I didn't know if I was going to go with titanium as like a material. Probably something different, like, because it is science fiction, you know, so we don't have to follow like rules or that kind of stuff. But We'll sort out the Metro Tunnel junction later on. But there you go, everybody. We've built the Sunbury branch. And actually, what I'm going to quickly do is buy one of our fictional 7... this thing here. I'm going to buy one, and I'm going to set it to 105 meters. 7 car units. Son of potato. And I'm just going to mothball it, just to the side. Yeah, I can't wait to do the Metro Tunnel. I'll probably sort that out next stream. But I'll just, like, optimize a few bits of track here and there and prepare some other things in the meantime. I'm going to buy one of these 710s. Oh, no, not 710s, 777s. Yeah, I think we can buy them at 7 or 8 cars. I don't know, 7 or 8. No, 8. We'll go with 8 cars. I don't know. We'll decide later. But for now, this is what we got now, and I'm going to go grab something to eat and have a lovely night's sleep as I don't have to go to work early tomorrow. Woo! So, thank you everybody for coming along to tonight's Nimby Rail stream, and we've done some excellent progress, and I will speak to you guys next time. I didn't go to Poland. Sorry, I was building a Polish save in Nimby Rails. I wouldn't mind going to Poland in the future, though. Maybe this year. We'll think about it. Anyway, night-night, everybody. Good night. Right, where's the end stream button?